What's the best way to manage my company's products? Hi, this is Eliot from Workload. In this video, we'll be building a workflow starting with a new product in Odoo. Then we'll be taking the details of that product and adding it to a new spreadsheet row in Google Sheets. All right, let's make a workflow. So we're going to start here, as always, at the Workload editor. We're going to give our workflow a title. So this is going to be new product in Odoo to Google Sheets. And we're going to select our trigger by clicking inside of the trigger box. And that's going to be an Odoo ERP self-posted. And the event is going to be a new product. Make sure we're connected to our Odoo account. We're going to select the database that we want this trigger to monitor, which is our Workload 2 database. And then we're going to test our trigger. And we have a new product. And most of these details from the product are here, easy to plop right into Google Sheets. I'm noticing this category ID contains the type of product it is, which is a goods as opposed to services. And it looks like that's tucked inside of an array. So you can see the little square bracket. And that means the information is contained inside of an array, and we have to pull that information out in order to input it into Google Sheets. So I'm going to click Continue. And for our first action, I'm going to come over to our Tools and select the AI Formatter by Workload. We're going to format data. For the input data, I'm going to click inside the box, then come down to our drop-down menu, and I'm going to click on that category ID. And I'm actually going to copy and paste a prompt that's already here below the box. Turn this array into an object. And then we'll test this action. And now that name of goods and the ID are outside of an array, and we can just plop them directly into Google Sheets. So I'll click Continue there. I'm going to add a step by clicking on the plus sign. This is going to be in Google Sheets. The event is going to be to create a spreadsheet row. Make sure we're connected to Google. The spreadsheet that I want this workflow to update is my products spreadsheet. This will be worksheet 1. And then we're going to import information one column at a time. So for our name column, we're going to come down to the data section, come to that first step, and find the name of the product. Then we're going to click Add To add another column. This will be the price. That's coming from step 1. List price. Add To. Category. And this is where we need that step 2 with the formatted data. And that's going to be the goods. Add To, and our last column is the quantity available. And that's going to come from step 1, quantity available. And we'll click Continue, and we'll test this action. And we have a success. So we can click Continue here, and then I can peek over at Google Sheets, and you can see the details of that black dog racing t-shirt was added to our spreadsheet. So that worked properly. We can come back over to the workload editor. I can check and make sure there's a green dot in each one of my nodes. And then I can activate my workflow by clicking on the button here. And now every time we create a new product in Odoo, it'll take the details of that product and add it to our spreadsheet in Google Sheets. That's how you can use Workload to take information from a new product in Odoo and add it to your spreadsheets. Please join the Workload community by commenting on this post with any questions or if you have any suggestions for future integrations you want to see videos about. You can also like this video and click here to subscribe to our channel, or click here to get more content from Workload about how to make your business practices flow more smoothly. And I'll see you next time.